Born and raised from San Isidro, St. Bernard, Southern Leyte, Engineer Jonathan Sanico EMPEÑO is the General Manager of Soleco since year 2012. Engineer Nathan, as fondly called by friends and colleagues, is a soft-spoken and friendly person.
So many are wondering, what kind of general manager is our GM Jonathan? He is a servant leader. He is a very kind, very humble servant leader of Soleco employees, of the Soleco family. He is cool, of course. Ganahan ko siya, so tiuna ko. Guwapo daw ko no si Jonathan EMPEÑO. But I tell you, of all the general manager Soleco has ever had, I can tell you with all honesty that GM Jonathan is one of a kind.
I have known GM Hatan since we entered into Soleco way back in 1988. He has a good heart. He has a good sharp mind in making decisions for the good and welfare of the cooperative.
I have witnessed his growth from being an employee up to a general manager. Besides, we're batchmate when we enter in our good office way back 1988. He always have the same treatment with all employees. Moreover, he is not just a boss. He is a good listener to our issues and concerns.
Even though he has served Soleco for a long time, he remains humble and easy to approach. Considered as homegrown talent of Soleco, Engineer EMPEÑO started his career as engineer aide, a casual employee on December 1988. In November 1990, he got promoted to maintenance supervisor and on April 1992 as chief of construction operation and maintenance division. In the year 1997, Engineer EMPEÑO was promoted as the technical services department manager. He served as TSD manager for 14 years. Upon the retirement of former GM Lamoste in 2005, he was appointed by the board of directors as the officer in charge for 1 year. Looking for greener pasture to financially support his growing family, he decided to leave Soleco in the year 2011 and worked in Saudi Arabia. However, his passion to serve and to improve the operation of the co-op haunted him, that in just 3 months after leaving, he decided to go back to Soleco and became the general manager. When asked what made him decide to return to Soleco after earning a bigger income outside the cooperative, this is what GM EMPEÑO has to say.
Actually, ang akong rason yun, despite sa maayo na offer dito sa Saudi, niulit ko, number 1 tungkol sa akong pamilya. Nakinalan sila sa akong time nga ang ikaduha mao nga tungod sa mga perennial nga mga pangitabo problema sa Soleco. So akong nauna nga ang akong expertise ikinahanglan sa Soleco. So mao nga naka-decide ko nga mo balik ko di sa Soleco o mo-apply as a GM.
True enough, it was during his leadership that Soleco flourished as the co-op that it is today. He worked tirelessly and became the mind behind the following major projects of Soleco: the 10 MVA Sogod Substation, 10 MVA St. Bernard Substation, additional 10 MVA Maasin Substation, and the upgrading of 810 kWh Hinabian Mini Hydro Power Plant. He made sure that Soleco gets all the necessary information and communication projects such as the SCADA or Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition for Maasin and Sugod Substations, GIS or Geographical Information System, Accounting System Computerization, Customer Relationship Management System, upgrading of Billing and Collection System, Meter Read and Bill System, and Human Resource and Information System or HRIS. What used to be a 13.14% systems loss in 2012, it has now lowered to 10.97% by 2020. All thanks to the line rehabilitation projects under his management, such as the 5.4-kilometer 3-phase double circuit from Barangay Paku to Pasay, Maasin City, the 5-kilometer 3-phase double circuit from Sogod to Buntok, Southern Leyte, and the installation of line reclosers and massive change of electronic meters. Because of all the collaborative efforts of the management and staff of the cooperative, Soleco remains to be one of the well-performing and consecutive consecutive AAA awardees in the country, as evidenced by the numerous and prestigious awards received from NEA.
As I look back to the very moment I joined Soleco as engineering aide, it gave me a unique and genuine perspective which served as my guiding principle as the general manager of Soleco. I remember wanting to become the general manager because seeing how Soleco was before, I have great plans to improve the operations of Soleco. But I know during that time that it can only be materialized once I become the general manager myself. I believe that being a leader of Soleco is my calling. It does not even need to be extravagant or word-changing for it to be profound. But for me, in my own humble ways, I want to live up to the mandate of what rural electrification is all about, and it's serving the people in need. And as long as there will be a single Southern Filipino who needs the gift of life, then my purpose as a leader will remain and will continue until the very end.